First of all, if I would ask you a question on who do you make your music for, and if your answer is for everyone, you're completely on the wrong track and you should listen really carefully what I'm gonna tell you now. So all artists wanna have a deep, strong connection with their fans. Imagine yourself giving a speech on a huge hall to a lot of people, and there are all types of people. There are kids, there are middle-aged people, there are old people, teenagers, you name it. From different countries, different backgrounds, totally different people. And think about the speech you will create for these people compared to if the hall is full of really specific type of people, like teenagers who like skateboarding. Only teenagers who like skateboarding. Your speech will probably be a bit different. Your speech will probably be quite different. The speech you make for a huge crowd will probably end up being super vague, and it doesn't feel personal to anyone because it's so vague. You know, it's something you think kids would like and grandpas and grandmas would like too. So people might think like, oh, it's like kind of okay speech. It doesn't feel personal to them and it doesn't hit deep. Compare that to the speech you will tell to some teenage skater kids, and you will tell them, oh, I used to be a teenager too and I used to skate. And then you talk about that stuff. The kids are gonna feel so related, and then they're gonna be like, wow, like that really hits deep. Like this man really understands me. Like I went through that same stuff. I got my ankle messed up when the board hit it or something, you know, and it's gonna hit so much deeper and they're more likely gonna become fans of you. So this is what you should also focus on with your music. Let me explain a bit more. So this is something that doesn't happen to only artists, but it's also something that happens to a lot of business owners. Well, like when you're trying to sell something, you usually think that, oh, more is better. And as long as you offer a lot of things, people will like it because there's more. And same with artists, if the target audience, meaning the avatar, is bigger, more people will listen to your stuff. But what ends up happening is no one will listen to it because it's too vague. So here we have a silly artist. Here we have a silly artist, doesn't think about his brand, thinks his avatar is everyone and markets to everyone. So this is not about music. You might have a really specific type of music, really specific niche, but it's about marketing. When you market it to everyone, it's gonna be even worse because you have a really specific type of product. Like you have banana, you're selling bananas, but you're trying to sell it to everyone, even some people who don't eat bananas. Well, that's a really stupid example, but let me tell you another one. You have some really niche like subgenre of like rap or something, and you're trying to market it to everyone. You're trying to market it to the people who listen to rock, metal, pop, K-pop or something, you know? So you can see that that is really bad idea. It's really dumb. So the problem usually is not the music, because a lot of artists already have a specific type of music, unless you're making like some mainstream pop songs or something, which is totally okay, and like the point still stands. So here is what a smart artist would do. He knows exactly his brand, what kind of character you are, what you look like, how you act, and that kind of stuff. We might go into that a bit more in different video. Basically, a good test would be that, can someone dress up as you? And if the answer is no, you might have some improvement to do with your visual brand. He knows exactly what his ideal avatar is, meaning a ideal fan, and he markets only to that avatar. So when you think about it, this is quite huge, because if you have been like making content to social media promoting your music, and you're kind of making the content for everyone to see, because often we put stuff on social media, we know that a lot of people are gonna see it, and it's gonna be a bunch of random people. You know, it's like giving a speech on the big hall to people. So you often tend to make the content for the big group of people. Always, when you post content or when you do anything that has something to do with marketing your music, it should be made for this specific avatar. So if your ideal avatar is teenage boys who like to skateboard, who only like certain type of K-pop music, all those videos should be made thinking that you're talking to only those type of people. You should always have that one avatar in your head when you make the videos. You should only talk to those people. Another good example would be me doing these videos. I'm not doing these videos to all people. I'm not even making these videos to all people who make music, but I'm doing these videos for a specific kind of indie artists who are serious about their craft and want to get better. I'm not thinking that I want to be Mr. Beast. I want to have a bunch of people watching my videos, because the more people watch my videos, the better, and so on. But it's more about having a strong impact on the specific people you are talking to. So yeah, that's some really important source for you guys. This is not gonna bring you more views. This is not gonna make you viral, but this will help you create a real fan base. True fans that are gonna be going to your concerts, that are gonna be buying your merch. And these true fans are gonna spread the word and create even more true fans. Because let's remember, hardcore fans are the ones who are gonna make you money, not having bunch of views and viral videos on social media that no one cares about. That's it, guys. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.